And good evening. Welcome into Put-in-Bay School here at Put-in-Bay. Boy, we are very excited tonight to bring you the third annual Great Lakes Basketball Tournament. My name's Joe Bolin. I'm alongside Greg Pfeiffer for tonight and tomorrow. And Greg, I'll tell you what, boy, the global pandemic kind of wreaking its ugly head once again, and the tournament be revised a little bit, but we're making the best of a bad situation. We're going to have two teams now playing a round-robin tournament, correct?
That's correct. At least Beaver Island was able to make it. Mackinac had to drop out last night. Washington Island dropped out this morning because of positive COVID testing. But I'll tell you what, it didn't stop the crowd from Beaver's Island coming. We have here. There's very little seating left over in the bleachers.
Boy, you're not kidding. And I'll tell you what, our thoughts this weekend, everybody here are with Mackinac Island and also with Washington Island. We're all thinking of you. You are with us in spirit here this weekend. We know we're sitting back watching the game. You'll watch some of your friendly both Washington Island and Mackinac Island, Greg, really in our thoughts this weekend.
That's right, and I know they're all watching because they all called the station today and wanted to know what this YouTube link is. So you folks at the other islands, make sure that you share that on your Facebook page so everybody can watch tonight and tomorrow. I want to remind you that this broadcast and of all the games, we were originally scheduled to do 11 games. Now we'll only be doing 4 because of the COVID situation. But tonight's games are being brought to you by the Miller Ferry to Put-in-Bay and Middle Bass Island, Lake Erie Shores and Islands, Ohio, Amplex Internet, Beaver Island Chamber of Commerce, the Jet Express, the Lilac Hotel on Mackinac, Mackinac Island Convention and Visitors Bureau, the Pink Pony on Mackinac Island, the Roundhouse Bar at Put-in-Bay, the Beaver Island Boat Company, First National Bank at Put-in-Bay, Heinemann's Winery, the oldest winery in the entire state of Ohio, Powers Hardware and Lumber Company, the Whiskey Point Brewery on Beaver Island, Perry's Cave and Family Fun Center, the Duggan family of Put-in-Bay, Lake Disposal Services, Island Airways serving Beaver Island Boat Rentals, the Goat Soup and Whiskey of Put-in-Bay and Colorado and St. Croix, and also the Boardwalk family of restaurants here at Put-in-Bay. Joe?
Well, you think there isn't some interest in this tournament this weekend? Big thank you to all those great sponsors for support of this fantastic tournament. And again, let's go over the revised schedule as Greg mentioned. It'll be 2 games tonight. That'll begin shortly here with the girls' game. It'll be Beaver Island and Put-in-Bay, followed by the boys immediately following that game. And then tomorrow morning, the boys will open up play. They will begin at 10:30, followed by the girls at around noon tomorrow afternoon, and they will dedicate a champion for this tournament. And because of the revised tournament schedule, and we're not pressed for time now, we're going to go to a standard high school timing system. It was originally scheduled to be 2 20-minute halves with a running clock, except for the last 2 minutes when the clock would stop. But now we're not pressed for time. Everybody can relax a little bit. So they will play 4 8-minute quarters, just like a standard high school game, along with a 10-minute halftime.
Sounds good. Those games were going to go quick otherwise because that was a running clock the way it was originally set up. Well, the Great Lakes Island neighbors are welcome to Put-in-Bay, the heart of Ohio's Lake Erie Islands. The island communities of Put-in-Bay and Middle Bass Island are proud to host the 3rd annual Great Lakes Islands High School Basketball Tournament. Welcome teams, fans, and friends. This live stream sports broadcast is co-sponsored by Miller Ferries to Put-in-Bay. Find ferry schedules, island events, and history of the island on millerferry.com. That's millerferry.com.
Okay, Greg, let's take a look at the starting lineups for game number 1 here this evening. And we'll start with the visiting Lady Panthers of Beaver Island under head coach Diana Loader. They will start McKenna Turner, a senior. And I'll tell you what, we're going to pause on the national anthem right now, and we'll get right back in with the starters. Our national anthem here at Put-in-Bay here between the Beaver Island Lady Panthers and the Beaver Island Lady Islanders and the Put-in-Bay Lady Panthers as we take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game for the Lady Panthers of Beaver Island. We will start senior number 11, McKenna Turner, junior number 4, Olga Burton, sophomore number 3, Maggie McCafferty, number 14, freshman Alyssa Martin. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Lady Islanders tonight, 8th grade, number 1, Sophie McDonough. And for the Put-in-Bay Panthers, under head coach Craig Schiefenecker, they will start senior number 3, Kate Burns. Junior number 5, Lillian Frederick. Junior number 20, McKenna Stacy. Junior number 14, Macy Ladd. And freshman number 12, Ava Heineman. This broadcast sponsored in part by Washington Island Ferry Line, serving the Washington Island community year-round since 1940. Go Washington Island Bucks. Washington Island Ferry. A great crowd here at Put-in-Bay School to support these two teams. Beaver Island arriving, I guess it was early this morning, not early this morning, but mid-morning maybe. Came over, able to tour some of the sites here on the island. I don't know if they're witnessed the Christmas tree lighting.
Yeah, they had the Christmas tree lighting in De Rivera Park at 5 o'clock. Then have the games, and then tonight they are going to have a dance here, right here in the gym for all the kids.
And again, with a couple of schools having to drop out, I know as far as tonight and tomorrow goes, that some of the businesses, restaurants are still staying open, correct, Greg? So the kids can go out to eat, the parents can go out to eat after the game.
Right, and there's a big following here from Beaver Island, Joe. It's really, really amazing.
A lot of energy in this building. This is a big tournament for these players. Again, this is the third year for the first tournament happened back in 2018. The Beaver Island boys were winners, while the girls, Put-in-Bay, won that side of it. In 2019, same story. The boys, Beaver Island, were the champions, of Put-in-Bay champions for the girls. Obviously last year canceled because of COVID. So something's got to give here for one of these teams. Put-in-Bay, champions for the girls, Beaver Island, the last two for the boys. So we'll see how this plays out here in the early going. Again, very young roster for both of these schools. Beaver Island with just the one senior in McKenna Turner.
Clock ready?
And Put-in-Bay also with the one senior in
Clock
Kate
ready?
Burns. And we are ready to go here. Put-in-Bay will be in the home blue uniforms with white numerals and trim. And Beaver Island in the road green uniforms with white numerals and white trim. Opening tap controlled by the Panthers. They will move it right to left.
Panther, Panther,
Kate
Panther,
Burns.
Panther!
Kicks it out, deep three, no good. Long
Pass it out,
rebound,
pass it
though,
out!
run down
Pass
by
it out,
McKenna
swing it!
Stacy.
Swing it! Attack! Again!
Left side,
Swing it!
Heineman. Back on top, Stacy tries a three, rattles around, no good. Scramble for the rebound, run down by Beaver Island.
Get back, get back, get back!
Here comes Sophie McDonough to the right elbow. Shot up by Alyssa Martin, no good. Scramble for the rebound, down low, controlled by the
Panther,
Panthers.
let's go!
No score just underway here, game one of the Great Lakes Island Tournament from Put-in-Bay. Set shot. Up and no good.
Cross!
And Macy
Cross!
Ladd.
Cross! Cross!
And a whistle out of bounds. It'll stay with Put-in-Bay.
Here we go.
Again, standard high school
There it is, there it is.
scoring. And timing inside is the basket. Up and good for the Panthers as they strike first here tonight. 2-0 Put-in-Bay. Minute gone by here in the first quarter. Olga Burton goes right side to McKenna Turner. Olga Burton on top for the Islanders. Tries to go high post. Pass gets through. Shot up no good by Sophie McDonough. Putback try up and good for the Islanders, and we're tied at 2.
Panther, Panther!
Minute and a half gone by here. 2-2 ball game.
Bring it!
Alyssa Martin kicks it out, and a bench shot up and good for 3. Great shot there by McKenna Stacy, and Put-in-Bay up 5-2.
One behind you, one behind you.
Olga Burton for the Islanders. That'll be a double dribble call, and Maggie McCafferty will give it back to Put-in-Bay. Pretty good shooting on both sides here in the first couple minutes of this one.
Look at it, pass it around, look to attack, square up. Not there, swing it, swing it, swing it.
Goes into the high post, she gets it back. Pass underneath the Frederick, and she lays it up and in off the glass. And Put-in-Bay is up 7-2. Put-in-Bay getting some interior scoring here going in the early moments of this ball game. And Beaver Island will look to answer. McKenna Turner, and there's a steal. Here come the Panthers. It was Ava Heineman on the try. And Beaver Island with the rebound. McKenna Turner kicks it to the left wing. 3-point shot by Burton, no good. Long rebound run down by Put-in-Bay. Kate Burns kicks it out to Stacy. First and 3 in the quarter, and Put-in-Bay leads it 10-2 with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. McKenna Stacy with a hot hand for the Panthers here early. Beaver Island looks to answer. Kinning's on the right guard. And here comes Put-in-Bay the other way. Nice pass over the weak side. Tough block miss there though on the put-up try. And the rebound controlled by Beaver Island. We'll have a tie-up. With 4:34 here to go in the first quarter. Put-in-Bay on top of Beaver Island by a score of 10-2. Here comes the Islanders, not ready for that pass down low. Was Alyssa Martin. That'll be a turnover back to the the Panthers. Heineman goes underneath. Burns tries to muscle it up and in, no good. Rebound to Beaver Island. Losing the handle on it is McDonough. The other way is Burns. Nice shot pass. Shot up and good by Macy Ladd. And Put-in-Bay in control here early. They only had 12-2 halfway through the first quarter. And a whistle. And we have a timeout with 3:55 to go here in the first.
Proudly serving Beaver Island since 1997 and dedicated to offering mainland convenience at competitive pricing. Powers Do It Best Hardware, a proud sponsor of Great Lakes Basketball Tournament. That's Powers Best Do It Best Hardware on Beaver Island since 1997. The Beaver Island Chamber of Commerce is a proud supporter of Beaver Island High School basketball. Discover Beaver Island, unhurried, unspoiled, unmatched in natural beauty. Visit beaverisland.org to begin planning your trip to America's Emerald Isle. Good luck, Islanders.
Out of the timeout. Hot start. Beaver Island by a score of 12-2. McKenna Stacy with a couple of threes here in the early going. A couple of buckets by Lillian Frederick. And it's been a nice balanced attack for Put-in-Bay so far. We'll see what Beaver Island does out of the timeout. Olga Burton kicks it to McDonough. Down low, shot up and good. And that was a good timeout by Beaver Island as they get the bucket there to close the gap to 8, 12-4. Kick to the left wing, shot up no good by Brennan Jones into the ball game for Put-in-Bay. Out of bounds will stay with the Panthers as we have some new players in the ball game for Put-in-Bay. Macy Ladd on top to Heineman. Heineman back to Stacy. She's had the hot hand from downtown and she stays hot. 3 of the first quarter and Put-in-Bay up 15-4. Boy, McKenna Stacy finding the range from downtown here early. Beaver Island looks to answer. Walking the baseline is Sophie McDonough, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Islanders with 2:58 to go here in the first. 15-4 Put-in-Bay. Shot from the corner, a deep 2 won't go. That was McKenna Turner on the try.
There we go.
And Put-in-Bay controls the board. Come down the other way. Inside out game going down low. Looking for Hope Cooks. Pass stolen away, then a whistle and a foul on the transition opportunity. That foul. With 2.5 to go here in the first quarter, Put-in-Bay 15, Beaver Island 4. Great to have you aboard here for the Great Lakes Island Tournament. On WPIB Radio on the YouTube channel. As we'll have a tie-up right in front of us. And the possession arrow will kick it to Put-in-Bay. Good luck to the Put-in-Bay Disposal Services. We want all athletes to have fun and enjoy your island. Disposal, Put-in-Bay's residential and commercial trash hauling service provider. Go Panthers! Turnover gives it back to Beaver Island with about 2 minutes to go here in the first. 15-4 Put-in-Bay. Paced by 3 threes from McKenna Stacy. And they have a turnover there. Coming up with a steal for Put-in-Bay is Heineman, but they give it right back. Now they regather with McKenna Stacy.
Panther!
She'll jog it across the timeline. Goes to Heineman. In the corner, deep 2 won't go. And we'll have a tie-up. This time the possession arrow will give it to Beaver Island.
Macy, push out.
Don't forget, immediately following this game, the
Macy,
boys will take the court at Put in Bay, take on Beaver Island. And then tomorrow morning, it'll start with the boys at 10:30, followed by the girls around noon tomorrow as we wrap up the tournament. Deep two from straight on top by the Islanders. Olga Burton won't go, and Put in Bay with a rebound. They lead it by 11 with a minute 10 to go here in the first quarter. Pass goes inside, right-handed scoop shot, no good for Frederick. And Beaver Island with a rebound with a minute to go here in the first. Turner to Burton. No. Rebound, Panthers. A good look. Cross-court pass. Shot won't go for Frederick. Offensive rebound, though, Frederick. And they'll kick it back on top and reset. And there's a traveling violation. And Madison Coble with 35 seconds to go here in the first.
Hands up, Maddie, over there on the other side,
15.
up top.
Beaver Island 4. Caffrey to Burton. Burton dribbles it left side, looking for a high screen with 15 seconds to go. To Alexis Pease.
Hands up.
Pease to McCafferty, shot from the left elbow, no. Offensive rebound along the baseline, putback try, no. Another offensive rebound for Martin, kicks it out at the buzzer, no good, as the buzzer sounds to end play. Our score after one here from Put in Bay School, the Great Lakes Island Tournament, has Put in Bay score of.
There are several bars and taverns with entertainment at Put in Bay. However, the granddaddy of them all, defining the center of the downtown music scene, is the Roundhouse Bar, boasting 149 years of existence and still operated today by 4th and 5th generation Island family members. Open daily April through October. For more information, visit www.theroundhousebar.com. And from everybody at the Roundhouse, go Panthers!
Getting ready for the start of the second quarter. The story of that first quarter was McKenna Stacy for the Lady Panthers hitting 3 big threes to give Put in Bay a 15-4 lead here after one. Coming up at halftime, we'll turn things over. We'll have some interviews for us and some really interesting stories as the a lot of really good people involved in making this happen, and we're really excited to be involved in this weekend. So Greg will take care of that over halftime as Beaver Island will attempt to crawl back into this basketball game, down 11 as we start the second quarter of play.
Dribble to the left.
Put in Bay with the basketball.
Hey, Ava.
Pass deflected, and will stay with the Panthers.
That pass, right? Panther. Kate, take it out.
Put in Bay coach Greg Schufanecker, you might be able to hear him in the background just to our right. Here courtside at Put in Bay School. Thanks to everybody for their hospitality. Been fantastic so far. Set shot from the free throw line will go for Macy Ladd. Long rebound, kicked around, out of bounds, back to Beaver Island.
23.
As these teams starting to settle into this basketball game. Put in Bay girls have won the first 2 championships in 2018 and 2019, trying to make it 3 in a row here this weekend. Alexis Pease tries to go high post. That's well defended by Stacy down in the post for Put in Bay, and they force another turnover. Kate Burns to Frederick. Out of Stacy. And that's going to be deflected. As the offenses have kind of cooled here to start the second quarter, Put-in-Bay with a flurry of points there in the middle first quarter. As the defenses start to settle in, another three-point try won't go for McKenna Stacy. But another offensive board for the Panthers. Macy Ladd from the right elbow, no good. Offensive rebound goes to Byrne. A deep two is off the mark. Another offensive rebound. Put back up and in off the glass for Lillian Frederick, who now has 11 of the 17 Put-in-Bay points. Put-in-Bay doing damage on the glass here in the first half. They lead it by 13. Islanders look to answer. Line. Oh, nice pass and fouled on the shot will be Olga Burton. As the Islanders really sharing the basketball well on that possession. And a couple of free throws upcoming for the junior, Olga Burton.
Yeah, there's the camera. All right, hey.
The Island Airways has been serving the aviation needs of Beaver Island for nearly 75 years. At Island Airways, you are more than just a passenger. You are part of our family. Island Airways is a proud supporter of Beaver Island High School basketball. Go Islanders! First free throw, no good for Olga Burton. She'll get one more try. As the Islanders down 13 here in the second quarter. Again, this was originally scheduled to be a two-half, 20-minute running clock, but with the adjustments, the two teams were playing standard high school rules here tonight. Both free throws missed by Burton. The score stays 17-4. And there's a nice steal by Beaver Island in transition. Shot up and good off the high glass by Haley Pease, the seventh grader, with a basket of the night for the Islanders that pulled them to within 11, 17-6. That was sweet. Put-in-Bay goes right back down low to Lillian Frederick, who lays it in for 2. 6 points for Frederick. And the lead pushed back to 13, 19-6 for Put-in-Bay with 5:20 to go in the first half. Using the handle on it. Haley Pease. Put-in-Bay with another turnover. A deep three from McKenna Stacy won't go this time. And she commits the foul there on the timeline. As Haley Pease was picking up a head full of steam there in transition. That's just the third team foul on the Panthers here in the first half. It'll be a non-shooting foul with 5 minutes to go.
Hey, Donnie, that's 2.
Both teams rotating in. A lot of players so far here in the first half of play. In front of just about a packed house here at Put-in-Bay School.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Burton. Played by Heineman. Burton goes to Pease. Haley Pease with a nice basket. Last possession. Drives to the baseline, picks her dribble up. Dishes off to Martin. Shot is... thought it was partially deflected, but it evidently misses everything. It'll go back to Put-in-Bay. Panthers lead by 13, 19-6. 11 points for McKenna Stacy and 6 for Lillian Frederick here in the first half. Lila Steidel into the game. Swing to the left side. Dribble drive by Heineman is walled off, so she'll kick it out to Lillian Frederick for the try. It's no good. Rebound to Beaver Island. Beaver Island's tightened it up defensively. Just needs to get the offense in rolling a little bit. Down by 13. There's a nice pass down into the post and the shot up and good. Very well done that time by McKenna Turner with the bucket. Put-in-Bay 19, Beaver Island 8. 3:45 to go first half. And nice defensive play. Swatting it from behind in the high post was Maggie McCafferty, the sophomore for the Islanders. Turnover will give it back to Put-in-Bay with 3:40 to go here in the half. Here a turn.
Step.
In the corner. New shot try, no good by Edward. Long rebound, run down by Macy.
Hey, Macy! Macy! Drill that.
On it, back out of bounds, back to Beaver Island. Team here in the first half of play. Put-in-Bay 19 and Beaver Island 8.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. Backside, let's go. Lily, back, get over there. Here we go, there we go.
McCafferty
Okay.
to Haley Pease. Haley Pease from the right elbow, back on top, near travel, but keeping the pivot foot. This turn tries to go down low. That's going to be turned over, and the Panthers will turn it right back. Haley Pease comes away, another turnover. 3 turnovers in 10 seconds here. And here comes Put-in-Bay in transition. Shot a little strong that time by Hangman. Rebound goes to Beaver Island. 2.5 to go here in the first half. 19-8 Put-in-Bay. And there's a nice shot up and good for Sophie McDonough. McDonough with a bucket. Makes it 19 to 10. As Beaver Island starting to find their offense a little bit here midway through the second quarter of play.
The Goat Soup and Whiskey is your winter destination for Rocky Mountain skiing and Caribbean sea diving. Ski and ride with us in Keystone Resort, Colorado, or sail and dive with us in sunny St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. The Goat Soup and Whiskey are proud sponsors of our Put-in-Bay Panthers.
Again, just don't throw the ball. Guard, ball to the outlet. Again.
Put-in-Bay 19, Beaver Island 10. 15 to 4 after 1. They lead it by 9 here with 2:19 to go here in the first half.
Another proud supporter of the Put-in-Bay Panther basketball program is the Boardwalk family of restaurants. They'd like to wish all the athletes a safe basketball tournament and enjoy your time with family and friends during this holiday season. Go Panthers from the Boardwalk family of restaurants.
Timeout there by Coach Schupanecker for Put-in-Bay as Beaver Island starting to get a little rhythm going here offensively in the second quarter.
Swing it,
Some
swing it, swing
high
it.
percentage chances. And we'll see what adjustments the Panthers make out of the timeout. Good up and good for McKenna Stacy. Her fourth in the first half of play. Great shooting by Stacy here. Beaver Island looks to answer a deep 2 try. Off the mark by Burton. And a bucket in transition. Up and good by Kate Burns, her first basket of the night. Put-in-Bay 24, Beaver Island 10. As we're going to have a double dribble on Haley Pease. Alice back into the Put-in-Bay lineup with 1:32 to go here in the first half of play. Again, coming up at halftime, Greg will chat with Steve Poe, among others, about this tournament. As this is the first of 4 games here, both tonight and tomorrow. Shot from the right elbow is too strong by Ava Heineman. Another offensive rebound, kicks it out to McKenna Stacy. This time she can't connect from downtown. And the rebound to the Islanders. Just over a minute to go in the half. McKenna Turner to McCafferty. Is going to be stolen away. Into the open floor, laying it up and in for her first basket of the night. Put-in-Bay 26, Beaver Island 10 with 45 to go in the half. Olga Burton Dribbles it around the perimeter and gets it through to Haley Pisa. That'll be a reach-in foul on the Panthers. They'll get Alice Lentz on the infraction. Put-in-Bay 26, Beaver Island 10. 33 and a half seconds to go here in the first half of play. Olga Burton will trigger the inbound for the Islanders. They'll kick it back on top. Turner can make that Burton shot no good. Actually hits the top of the backboard out of bounds to Put-in-Bay with 25 to go in the half. Coach Schufanecker says slow it up. Plenty of time with 20 seconds to go in the half. Burns. Left. Put that up and good. Ava Heineman with the basket. 28-10 with 5 seconds to go. Burton will try a three, partially deflected, and the buzzer sounds to end the first half of play. Our score here at halftime. Great Lakes Island Tournament Game 1 has the Put-in-Bay Panthers on top of the Beaver Island Islanders by a score of 28-10.
Households contain an assortment of computers, phones, and gaming systems, and unique now offers reliable broadband, streaming TV, and full power Wi-Fi, all without the pricing, all without the pricing game. The Amplified Internet computer and telecommunications visit them online at amplified.net.
Great atmosphere here at Put-in-Bay School this weekend. As the crowd jam-packed here. Lots of folks down for Beaver Island, and as we mentioned at the onset, we are really thinking of our friends over at Washington Island and up in the Mackinac Island who could not be here this weekend because of COVID protocols. We're wishing them a quick bounce back, a healthy season, and good Lord willing, we can all get together and do this real a special tournament. Greg's going to talk with some folks here in just a little bit, but really proud to be a part of this weekend.
Okay, the State of Ohio Department of Tourism came in and did a nice video, Joe, of the Miller Ferry. I want to play that for you right now. It's just an excellent piece of tourism work and really shows the neat things that happen on this island.
Great. Back
Very
here.
neat.
Yeah, really cool. Very well done. As when you're reading off that sponsor sheet, just you think this tournament doesn't mean something to the people involved. These are 4 proud communities. Of course, 2 here this weekend, but the 4 very proud communities. Very proud of their basketball team. Beaver Island and Put-in-Bay doing their communities proud here in this first half of play. Put-in-Bay with a hot shooting from downtown from McKenna Stacy with 4 threes in that first half of play to pace all scorers with 12 points and Put-in-Bay on top by a score of 28-10. Again, we're back to a standard high school rules. This originally was going to be a 20-minute half running clock except for the last 2 minutes, which would stop on the referee's whistle, followed by a 5-minute halftime. But because we're just doing 2 games today and tomorrow, they have gone to the standard high school rules. Well, these guys getting some oohs and ahs from the crowd here at halftime. Well done, guys.
That is wild. That one went up. It almost hit the ceiling in this gymnasium.
And the crowd making some noise here this evening as we got some more twirlers out here at halftime.
Little over 1,800 people watching us on YouTube right now. You'd like to know where they're from. Message us on YouTube. Tell us where you're tuning in from.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
What an appropriate term. Welcome aboard. We're on an island.
28-10, our halftime score. Don't forget, immediately following the girls' game, the boys will take the hardwood. Put-in-Bay and Beaver Island. Again, Beaver Island's had the bragging rights on the boys' side the first 2 years of this tournament back in 2018 and 2019, both going to the Islanders. And we'll be back again here tomorrow morning with the boys kicking things off at 10:30, followed by the girls' game roughly at noon tomorrow as we wrap up this tournament.
Hey Joe, there's nothing better than a weekend basketball tournament, and it's even better when all the contestants are from an island. The members of the Mackinac Island Tourism Bureau would like to wish luck to the Lakers, especially now since they couldn't make it, but they're here in spirit. We know they're watching tonight. We're excited to see the teams getting out and about, and thankful that that Mackinac Island was invited to at least to attend this, but unfortunately that COVID test proved negative and they erred on the side of safety. Safe travels for all the folks from Beaver Island that made it down, and that from the Mackinac Island Tourism Bureau.
The weather cooperated today. Very nice ride over on the ferry. Winds are calm. I understand that could be changing here in the near future, but we'll enjoy it while the next couple of days, hopefully.
You know, Joe, it's real funny because Billy Market and his family, they own the Miller Ferry Line, and whenever he puts a Facebook post up about bad weather coming, and now that we're into, you know, some icing and that sort of thing, he always says at the end of the year about this time, if you haven't put your mainland car on the mainland yet, you better be thinking about it. Just saying. So that means that if you don't have your car off the island and to the mainland so that you can fly back and forth and have a car on the mainland, he warned you. You know, and we're looking at 40 and 50 mile an hour winds on Monday. So Billy knows his stuff.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody speaking with some experience, some serious experience there, as to what can come here weather-wise when the calendar turns to December and beyond. Well, we're getting ready here for the second half of play in just a little bit. Put-in-Bay with this is the first game, by the way, for Beaver Island on the year for both the boys and the girls. Had a chance to chat with the girls' head coach, Diana Loader, and also the boys' head coach, Dan Burton. And they said, you know, this is obviously going to be a little bit of a work in progress because they haven't really had any competition yet. But that first half of play for Beaver Island, you saw a pretty steady improvement from that first quarter to the second quarter as they started to get the offense in rhythm. But it was that hot shooting by McKenna Stacy from downtown for the Panthers that was the big difference here in the first half of play as the Panthers lead it by 18. Hey, Perry's Cave Family Fun Center is your Put-in-Bay stop for all things family fun. You can enjoy our natural limestone cave, rich with history, the Butterfly House at Put-in-Bay, War of 18 Holes Mini Golf, and so much more. While you're here, grab a bite to eat at Dandy's Snack Shack, Perry's Cave Family Fun Center on Catawba Avenue. That's less than 1 mile from downtown Put-in-Bay. Good luck, Panthers.
Joe, we also want to thank the Island Cart Rental, Island Bike and Cart Rental. They own Island Transportation, Perry's Cave and Family Fun Center, and the Steidles that are playing on there, those are Dee Dee's children. Just want to say thanks. The Duggan family says go Panthers. From the entire Duggan family, Chip, Dee Dee, Put-in-Bay. This guy is great.
He's got this crowd on the edge of their seat as that almost skims the roof.
I don't know the young man's name, but he is from Put-in-Bay.
We will find out here soon.
This is Jacob Seaman.
He was a national champion for his age at the time.
I can tell. A national champion for his age in Baton. Jacob Seaman. Wow. That was a great halftime show.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Put 3 minutes on.
Well, nice to be able to extend the halftime show in. Thanks to Jacob Seaman and all the participants for that. 18.
Just want to remind everyone that these sponsors made it possible tonight for you to enjoy this game from home. The Miller Ferry to Put-in-Bay and Middle Bass Island, Lake Erie Shores and Islands, Ohio, Amplex Internet, the Beaver Island Chamber of Commerce, the Jet Express, the Lilac Hotel on Mackinac Island, the Mackinac Island Convention and Visitors Bureau, Lake Erie Shores and Islands, Ohio, the Pink Pony on Mackinac Island, the Roundhouse Bar at Put-in-Bay, the Beaver Island Boat Company, First National Bank at Put-in-Bay, Heinemann's Winery and Crystal Cave, Powers Hardware and Lumber Company, Whiskey Point Brewery, Perry's Cave and Family Fun Center, the Duggan family of Put-in-Bay, Lake Disposal Services, Island Airways on Beaver Island, Beaver Island Boat Rentals, the Goat Soup and Whiskey, and the Boardwalk family of restaurants here on Put-in-Bay.
Okay, Greg, thank you very much. I think we'll bring Steve Poe and do those interviews maybe between games or a little bit later. We want to make sure we have plenty of time for Steve and have some good
We're
halftime.
have Peter Houston here too from the Great Lakes Island Alliance.
Great. Put-in-Bay doing a great job hosting this tournament so far. I'm sure a lot of disappointment last year when it had to be wiped out because of COVID, and obviously hey, we're playing basketball. That's the bottom line.
I went to Mackinac 2 years ago in 2019, and when you have all 4 of those teams and all those parents there and all the supporters, wow, it was just great. And I'll tell you, Mackinac, just as Put-in-Bay has done here this weekend, they really rolled out the red carpet. They had a Christmas tree lighting. They had a town bazaar. They fed the kids. They had a dance party for them, just like what's happening tonight. And those kids will never forget that as long as they live, that they got to make that trip to an island, visiting, another island and playing basketball.
Not just a basketball tournament this weekend. This is a community event. You can really feel it. And this is we hope it has a long life. If we could just get through this pandemic, which we will sooner or later, we continue to be diligent on that. We're ready for the start of second half action. Put-in-Bay 28, Beaver Island 10. Put-in-Bay led 15-4 after one quarter. They outscored the Islanders 13-6 in that second quarter for the 18-point edge here at halftime. For the Panthers, McKenna Stacy, she leads all scorers with 12 points. She had 4 threes in the first half of play. Lillian Frederick was 6. Kate Burns with 2. Macy Ladd 2. And Ava Heineman 2 for the Panthers in the first half. Start of the second half, Olga Burton with a basketball for Beaver Island. Dribbling between the circles, gets a ball screen from Turner. To McCafferty. McCafferty back to the basket. Goes down low, Burton shot up off glass, no good. Weak side rebound, put back try off the mark. And the rebound to the Put-in-Bay Panthers. Traffic at the timeline. Able to get through is Heineman. Down low, right-handed shot by Fredericks off the mark. Beaver Island rebound. Olga Burton